DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Today's daily motivation is about what you do not do. Now, while I'm a person who's a big advocate of personal initiative, it's one of the 4 pillars of the work on your game mindset. Personal initiative is about you becoming a go-getter, going and making things happen instead of waiting for things to happen. I'm also a big advocate of what we call action bias, which means you are inclined to go and do things rather than just thinking about things or considering things or looking into things or checking things out. The phrases that people use that means they're going to pretty much do a whole bunch of nothing. I'd rather you take action than just think about things. At the same time, the flip side to that point is that success in life often is about what you are able to abstain from and stay away from and not get suckered into or sucked into or dragged into, so that you can keep your resources focused where they need to be focused at. And my favorite book of all time, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, chapter 23, law number 23 is called Concentrate Your Forces. And that's about taking your resources. You have 5 forms of investment in life: time, money, attention, energy, and focus. Taking those resources and focusing them on their strongest point, focusing them at their strongest point. And the strongest point of anything you do in life is usually going to be the thing that you put the most intention and energy and resources behind. So I'll put all my energy into building up my business. My business is probably going to be my strongest point. Why? Because I'm putting all my energy into it. This is old saying that there was a guy who had like a couple of dogs, like fighting dogs that would fight each other. And someone asked him, how do you always know? And the guy would always be able to pick really well. He had a bunch of fighting dogs. He would bring his dogs to come fight, or whatever animal it was. It doesn't matter what animal it was, but they would ask him, how do you always know? Because he would always pick which dog was going to win in the fights that he brought him to. He was always right. He always picked the winner. And someone said, how do you always know which dog is going to win? He said, easy. I just picked the one that I've been feeding all week. And the whole point there is that what I'm trying to get across to you. The thing that you're going to be most successful at is the thing that you're feeding with your resources, your attention and focus, most importantly. Because when you give attention and focus to things, well, guess what comes with that naturally? Energy, time, and money. They naturally show up when you give attention and focus to things. You will give your energy. You got to give your time. And if you're giving attention, focus, time, and energy to something, eventually, as long as you have some idea what you're doing, eventually money's going to come into it, whether that's money coming in or money that you're going to use going out to help build up that thing, whatever it happens to be. So this whole point here is you got to be able to abstain from things. You got to be able to know that there's probably some notifications on your Facebook or your Instagram or your TikTok that you want to go look at, but you got to stay focused on this for another 20 minutes to get it done. That you could turn off the notifications on your phone because those apps ain't going away just because you didn't immediately pick up your phone because somebody liked your picture. That somebody comes along to you with some shiny object of a new project or a new thing that you could jump into that has nothing to do with what you have going on right now. You can ignore that and stay focused on the main thing that you're doing right now. This is what powerful people are able to do. It's not just about what they say yes to and what they jump into. It's also about what they say no to, ignore, and stay away from. So what are you going to ignore, stay away from, and say no to so that you can focus on your main thing, whatever that main thing happens to be? That said, leave a comment in this video. Let me know what was the best action step you took based on today's daily motivation. Make sure you text me so you're in my text community. We got the daily motivation and the Monday motivation. You got an option on which one you want to get. Just text me and we'll let you know what your options are. My number is 305-384-6894. Again, 305-384-6894. Third, make sure you go to Work on Your Game University. That is where I do all my coaching. All my high-level trainings, frameworks, and courses are inside the university. Just go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. And that's where you can see all the options there. And then all the YouTube stuff while you're here. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so you'll know every time we drop a new video. Like this video, share this video, share the link to this video with somebody you know who needs to hear this message. Work on your game. Dre